point is anyway, yeah.
You talk about this form that this.
By the way, I just want to answer if you let me speak. But anyway, moving on. But the point is, though, yeah, right. I'm not saying
it was Dragusin that came on for Romero.
I'm not saying that they were absolutely fantastic form. No, but I'm saying that our defenders last season, right, conceded how many goals last season? 65 goals, I think it was. Right, so no one was perfect.
You need to stop living in the past.
Right,
you said that
no one. No, yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm making the point. We weren't perfect last season, right? And for some reason or another, we were lauded saying, well, we were missing Romero and Van der Ven. Well, I'm sorry, Romero and Van der Ven weren't as great as they were the first season, right? And let's be honest here, I don't think they were actually that. I don't think towards the end of the season they were actually that great anyway, right? So this is what I'm making. The point I'm making though is that I think Davis and Dragusin get a lot of criticism, and I don't even like Davis. I don't want Davis in my team, by the way, right? But I think Davis and Dragusin get a lot of criticism. And when most of this fan base, even you, Jacob, who's an absolute big hypocrite, because you had a show saying celebrate. Oh, we signed Dragusin Day, right?
Happy Dragusin Day. Yeah, I didn't know he was so ass. I didn't watch him. It's McDonald's League.
So now you're saying he's arse now. You're saying he's arse now.
Yeah, I'm judging him based off what I've seen him do in a Tottenham shirt, and he's been an ass. Bro, that man bun real tight on his head. He looked like Eric Dyer with a little toupee.
Moving on. Receipts there, by the way, bruv. But that's the point.
Receipts. Stream about talking about a player that we signed. God forbid I cover the fucking news that happens with Tottenham.
Saying that we beat Bayern Munich to the signing, so don't.
Yeah, because we're bigger and we're better. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
What are you talking about?
It's that ANGE Postecoglou pull, bro. ANGE Postecoglou pulls players away from big clubs. It's just what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, Thomas Frank hasn't done it yet, but he will. Don't worry, he will.
I'm saying that everyone's having a go at those two players. When let's be honest here, because of those tactics that Andrew's playing, right? That's why they look really bad. And when they're not playing those tactics, you saw
it's the manager's fault that he fucking got a red card in the first 5 minutes of his first European debut.
Let the main event finish.
Jacob,
the main event is waffling. We need an intermission.
Let Alex have his. Let Alex have the floor. I want to hear this.
So when Dragusin and Davis were playing these kamikaze tactics, that's when you didn't see the best of them.
Kamikaze tactics.
When they saw them playing actual centre backs, right? Yeah. Actual centre backs and playing actually not this high line, you saw a competent centre back pairing, didn't you? Right? And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'd want Davis in my team.
What games did? Because they played a lot of games together. We're not even taking into consideration
I just want to point out, by the way, I'll be 10 seconds. No, the games that Mr. Box Office was talking about, the Brentford and City, they were a month and a half apart. I do want to just point that out.
I just need clarity.
There was a bunch, but we played. It was before because we played City in the end of November, and we played Brentford on the 2nd of February. So that's like a month and a half. So the whole December period, and to be fair, I guess January.
That period was Tottenham's Tottenham's worst period.
It was 2 months. It was like 2
months.
That's when
we lost to Everton and Leicester.
Yeah, so I thought it was actually almost like basically 2 months.
That's when we started with a back three and conceded 3 goals in 12 minutes to an Everton team that had only scored 15 up until that time of the season, Mr. Box Office.
Calvert-Lewin had that photo shoot coming up. He was feeling himself.
Well, I will say.
I use the Archie Gray picture all the time.
I will say on the kind of like tactical setup, I do expect like Dragusin to look a lot better under Frank, mainly because our build-up under Ange required the centre-backs to build up in an exceptionally specific way, as in the centre-backs had to do it. You saw even when Romero wasn't in the team, we couldn't progress the ball. So and that's a tactical issue in terms of how we build play from the back. So when you bring in a different kind of way of building up, it's going to ease, in my opinion, the requirement for the centre-backs to be super, super top-tier passers. For example, Davies is a better passer than Van der Ven. He's a better ball progressor than Van der Ven. Like, it's just, under Frank, I expect the build-up to look different, so the centre-backs who aren't exceptional passers shouldn't be exposed as much. And Ange should have tactically tweaked that, because I thought when Archie Gray went to centre back, our ball progression didn't improve. But Archie Gray is a good passer. Do you see what I mean? So I wasn't expecting our defending to improve, but I expected our build-up to improve. It might have had a small uplift, but it didn't really improve. So that's what I'm saying. I have to agree a little bit with what Alex is saying, is that the players can be a lot better than they showed last season on a consistent basis. I genuinely think this is a top 7, top 8 squad calmly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I think that and we've shown that we're capable of beating Frankfurt, beating United, beating Villa, beating City, beating Liverpool first leg. We can beat teams. Like, people acting like we can't beat it, we can beat teams. So to me, I expect the team to improve dramatically next season. You know, so where did Forest go? From where to where? Minimum.
Are we gonna pay back?
Whatever Forest did last season, that's the minimum I'm looking for from us.